Hi, everyone. I'm here with Goldwell's Global Brand Ambassador, Angelo Seminara, and we thought it would be great to just take a few minutes and have a conversation and kind of catch up. So, hello and welcome.
Hi, John.
So, Angelo, it's been almost 6 months now that you've started working with Goldwell, and you know, it's obviously been a weird 6 months because we haven't been able to do as much as we wanted to because of everything that's going on. But how has it been going for you? What are your first impressions of Goldwell?
I have to say that, I was talking earlier to another member of Goldwell about, we were talking about sustainability, and I was telling him that I feel like Goldwell is a bit like the quiet Beatle who was George Harrison, the Beatles, the band.
Yeah.
And I was really impressed to the fact of, that you don't really talk about what you do on a sustainable level and all of that, but you have really much more focus on hairdressing life, on providing amazing product, good service, good tools, good, what really the hairdresser needs, which is what I need, to be honest, and what I love about, what Goldwell is all about, And also I was really impressed with your team. I know you have so many around the world, and I have not known, I don't know them all yet, and it's too early to do that, but I think I'm really impressed, so.
Great. So now, we just finished doing a photo shoot, and here at the Kao Salon Virtual Experience, you've just launched your brand new collection called Glance for Goldwell, and this is the first one we've really done as a collaboration.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that collection and how you incorporated color into it.
Well, Glance is a collection that I wanted women to continue doing appearances, to non-stop, even through this unprecedented time, I think sometimes people at home, they're trying to do Zoom parties and do that, but I think we should still continue doing what we love doing, which is fashion, art, culture, going out, having fun. It's becoming otherwise very, very close, and I felt a necessity to do something that is a little bit more, based on different appearances, which you'll see on the show. And I think, incorporating also, especially Illumen, which, I absolutely love that color. I've always dreamed of having a direct dye, that its performance is like really incredible. Yeah. So I'm over the moon with that. And also, we done variations of different type of hair. We went from, like, let's say, from Afro hair to very straight hair to curly, Yeah. But at the same time, they're still quite commercial in a way, if you want, I like to do stuff that they have an age, but also if you want, they are wearable. When in hairdressing we do stuff that's really crazy, you know, like, and it's out there.
Sure.
I mean, that's okay for a show or for,
for
fun,
inspiration.
For inspiration. That should never stop because it's what we love, right? It's our passion. But I think when we design collection, we can do stuff also that is wearable, but have that element of, like, surprise, something very new that people say, how did you do that? Or, wow, that's so different,
I think that really shows up in this collection because, if you look closely, the color work is quite precise and very well placed, but it's not like these whole heads of color. It's the right color in the right place. So make sure, if you're watching this, to check out Angelo's new collection, Glance.
But this is actually just the very beginning.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about what we can do in terms of collaboration with the color, especially because I've been waiting for years also to find a brand that has a complete line that there is not really holes anywhere.
Right.
And I mean, not just me, also my team and everyone is super exciting. And obviously I'm going to be using Goldwell in the new salon that I'm opening now.
So speaking, I was just about to ask you, now you've just opened a salon in London. Tell us a little bit about that.
The salon is actually going to be open on the 5th of October, which is, we're going to do just a soft launch because of the distance and all of that. But I'm super excited. This salon is going to be in Nicebridge.
Okay.
It's
Nice.
within the Urban Retreat, which is it's a beautiful little white building where they do all sorts of treatments, from tattoo to barbershop. There is literally everything. Yoga. There is.
It's a real beauty destination, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're really welcome, all the world of Goldwell in there, which I'm really excited about because it's new and that's what it's all about.
So in the future, when we can travel again, if anyone's in London, maybe they should come by the Angelo Seminara salon to say hello.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you now, you're obviously, because of all your work with editorial and fashion and things like that, you've always got an eye to the future. Tell us, do you have any sort of first thoughts about where is color going in 2021? What do you see?
Well, the new generation, funny enough, I think is going towards perfection and performance, not just in the way they look, but the way their body performs.
Okay.
I think the new generation is really into health, which we were not.
Yeah.
So much. We're more like, let's say, party people.
We were party. We did party a little.
80s, now, like
Sure.
70s. So, but I think the new generation is really willing to have amazing colors. I think they don't want to look like their parents. They need to look their own. So it's now the time to stop doing all this crazy stuff with the colors that they're really a bit nonsense, and start to really go into detail and create the colors of the future, which it doesn't have to be necessarily just a balayage or highlights or I don't know, something like that. But there is so much we can do, and we're just at the beginning.
And you can still bring the bright colors into it, but I think it's, what I've been seeing in the trend research is that it's more of how do you take natural tones and meld them into things, so it's not necessarily just all one big unicorn head or something like that.
Absolutely. It's about finding that balance.
Yeah.
But also it's about having the right tools, which I hope soon we're able to share with everyone. And
we've got some secrets coming up. Yeah.
Exactly.
So what else? Tell us, what else is coming up?
At the moment, we're just planning shows, working on some campaigns.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm also working with Streeters, the agency in London, and we're doing some editorials, editorial stuff. And the main focus now is to prepare, the shows and the collections for the next year.
Yeah.
And all the events.
So how is it now working in sort of the new safety restrictions? I mean, we're socially distanced here, but at our photo shoot, we were doing, with masks and visors and stuff.
I think like in anything, necessity is the mother of invention. So we're inventing new ways. And I think we are slowly, approaching things in a way, that I think people don't want to do it, but we know that we have to do it.
Yeah.
And the more respectful we are, and more we're out of this trouble. But if we are continuing not being respectful of each other, no wearing masks and things like, that we know that we get affected, then that's going to be tough. Yeah. This would never end. And it will become just the new norm, I guess,
I'm not sure that's the new normal we want.
No, exactly.
But I think that, my experience on the shoot with you is that, it was completely different with everybody having to wear masks and model. And the models at that time had to even do their own makeup. But you know what? Nobody freaked out, right? It was cool. So I think that there's hope for everyone that maybe wants to start shooting again.
Yeah.
What quick advice would you give to somebody who wants to start shooting again?
I just think go for it and just stick to the rules and, and try and really enjoy and not think about it really.
Yeah. Just get back into the vibe.
But do the hair, just do what you need to do,
So Angelo, thank you. For more, keep following us on Instagram and Facebook at Kao Salon Division. Follow Angelo at Angelo Seminara Hair on Instagram. I'm at JT Moroney. So check us out. Send us messages. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks, everyone.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Thank you, John.